Hello, are you interested in playing the latest Princess Peach Showtime and Nintendo Switch game into your PC? If you are, then please do watch this video tutorial because I'm going to teach you everything that you need to get started. So first of all you need is that you'll need to have a copy of all the 3 files that I have highlighted here in my desktop. You'll also need to install an application called Ryujinx. So for those who don't know, Ryujinx is a Nintendo Switch emulator. It can play any Nintendo Switch games as long as you have all of the 3 files here installed in Ryujinx emulator. So first of all, I'm going to teach you where to get Ryujinx emulator, and to do that is just open a web browser and just type in Ryujinx emulator in Google search and hit search, and then go to ryujinx.org. The first result, click on that. That is their official website. Then click on the get started button, and then you can choose here on which device you want to install Ryujinx emulator. So there are 2 versions for Linux, and there is one version for Mac OS, and your Mac OS should be in Mac OS 12 or later version in order for you to install Ryujinx. And if you are from Windows, you should be in Windows 10 and 11 to install Ryujinx emulator. So since I have done this, and that I have already installed Ryujinx emulator into my Windows 11 PC, so I'm just gonna skip on this part because the download and installation process for this is really easy to do and is really straightforward. So go ahead, click on it, download it now, and install it now into your PC. So I'm just gonna minimize this, and I'm just gonna assume that you have already installed Ryujinx emulator. So go ahead, open Ryujinx emulator. And the next step to do is that we will need to install this 3 files that I have highlighted here in my desktop, because Ryujinx emulator will not be able to play any Switch games without this file. So what are these files? These files are the Nintendo Switch keys and the Nintendo Switch firmware. Both should be in version 17.0.1 in order for it to run and play Princess Peach Showtime. And the game should be in either XCI or NSP file format, so that Ryujinx emulator will be able to detect and play that game. Now, if you're asking me on how to get all of these 3 files, the most legal way to do this is that you own a Nintendo Switch console which is fully modded and have installed a custom firmware in it. Because if it has a custom firmware installed in it, that means that you can now fully access your Nintendo Switch system files. And once you have access on that, then all you have to do is just look for all of the Nintendo Switch keys and the Nintendo Switch firmware, and then just transfer them into your PC. Now, in order for you to get the game, there's no other way around this, but you should purchase the game legally, own a physical copy, buy it from a physical store. Once you have a copy of it, then you can now digitally back up that game into an XCI or NSP file format, just like mine here. So for those who don't own a Nintendo Switch but want to try out and play this game, but don't know where to get all of these files here, I'm just going to leave a QR code here on the screen, so better scan it with your QR code reader into your mobile phone so that you will be redirected to the page wherein you can get a copy of this file. So once you're on the site, be sure to check out the entirety of the website and be sure to look out for all of the 3 files here and get a copy of it and transfer it into your PC. So I'm just going to skip on that part, and I'm going to assume that you already have the files in your PC, just like mine here. I have put them up in the desktop so that it is easy for you to see. You can put it anywhere into your PC now. So let's go ahead, open Ryujinx again, and it's time to install these files. To install them, just go to File, open Ryujinx folder, and then locate System folder. The next step is open the keys zip file in the desktop, then drag the product keys and title keys inside. If this is your first installation, the product keys and title keys should not be here, and this folder should be empty. So once done, close this. Now the next step is to install the firmware file of the Switch, and to do this is to go to Tools, Install File, Install Firmware from XCI or zip file, and then locate on the firmware file to which you have put them into your PC. Locate that and hit Open, and it will say that we'll have to install the firmware version of this firmware of the Switch, and hit Yes. I will say successfully installed. You'll know that it's successful because right down here below, you'll see that system version is in version 17.0.1, the same as the keys and the firmware file of Switch. And also your Switch games will be detected, and the game's icons will be shown. So if you see a game that does not have a game icon, that means that you're using an outdated firmware or an outdated key. So be sure to only follow our QR code to get the latest files to play Princess Peach Showtime in Ryujinx. Now for the next step is to optimize your Ryujinx emulator so that there'll be no drifting, no crashes, no black screens into your playthrough. And to do this, just go to Options and go to Settings. And in this part, just be sure to pause the video and copy every setting that you see here. So these are my settings for the General tab. The game directories is wherein you will put your Switch games. It is where you store your games, so be sure to know where it is and locate them here. Once you're done, go to Input. And in here, I have connected my Nintendo Switch Pro controller. So if you have an Xbox or PlayStation controller, you can connect them into your PC and map them up according to your liking. But the dead zone for both left and right sticks here, check it out here, should be set in 0.20% or 20% here. Okay. Now go to keyboard hotkeys. It's really default settings and system. The core section, you can change this to whatever region, language, and time zone you like, because there are games that you want to change time so that you'll be able to play it, advance it, and progress it just like the Animal Crossing New Horizons. Once you are done here, go to CPU, really simple settings. Now go to graphics, the most important part of the setting in this video tutorial, so be sure to copy everything. Graphics backend should be in Vulkan. Preferred GPU is your dedicated graphics card. Then follow the checkboxes here. Then my resolution scale is in 2x resolution so that the game will look much sharper and much more beautiful than the native resolution of the Switch. But if your PC can't handle that, then just revert back into native resolution, which is the base resolution of the Switch. Once you're done here, go to audio. Really simple settings, be sure to copy them. Now if you want to play online, go to network, then you just follow all the settings that I have here. Once you're done, hit apply and hit OK. Congratulations, your Ryujinx emulator is now fully optimized to run and play any Switch games such as Princess Peach Showtime into your Ryujinx emulator. So a little bit of a disclaimer, I will not be able to show you guys a gameplay of this game running into my PC because we all know how strict Nintendo is and they don't support this kind of content, especially the Nintendo Switch emulation scene. So as you have seen, they have deleted user emulator from the internet. They have sued them, so I don't want my channel to be taken down because of it. So I hope you guys do understand. That's why I can show you any gameplay running in my Ryujinx emulator. But as long as you have followed all the steps that I've shown you in this guide, you'll be able to play Princess Peach Showtime into your Ryujinx emulator for PC with no issues at all. So if you have some questions regarding the installation process, then be sure to leave a comment in the comment section below so that I will try my best to answer all of them as fast as I can. Thank you for watching, see you next time, and goodbye for now.